a rather nice vintage raincoat, these sort of things. So we are going to take advantage of the free fees. As I said before, it would be rude not to. Well, hello there. Yes, it's me, minus a beard. I have shaved the beard off and had a haircut as well. Yes, welcome. I'm back in the shed after a few days away. It was really nice to have a break. Hopefully you saw that little video I made whilst we were away. But here we are, back in the saddle, in the shed, and I've got to catch up on things. We did put our store on time away, which always affects volume of sales, but we've done okay. We sold a bunch of stuff, so we'll pick some of that in a minute from in here. But news, big news in the reseller world. It's all happening recently. So the latest news is business sellers can sell second-hand, specifically second-hand clothing, fee-free until the end of the year. You have to opt in, you have to be invited and opt in. So we were invited, we have opted in because it would be rude not to, right? Now, we don't really sell clothing. I dislike selling clothing, as does Andrea. But we do have some bits and bobs knocking about. In fact, I've drafted some already. Where? Here. Although, Leanne pointed out on our live stream last night, Sunday, I think it was Leanne said, when I mentioned that I'd been going through some of my band tees and football shirts, that sort of thing, she said, be careful, because if they are in, for example, sporting memorabilia or band memorabilia or whatever the category might be that you select, they wouldn't be eligible. Despite being clothing, they would have to be in the clothing category, right, to receive the free fees. So yeah, I do need to be aware of that. I've drafted some of this stuff already, but we do have some really cool vintage clothing. Andrea has this amazing coat, which I think is going to be a bit of a gem, bit of a banger. I don't know what it's worth. We haven't looked it up yet, but that's going to go on soon. In fact, let me show you because it's gorgeous. It's inside. Let's teleport. You ready? Let's go. Hey, here we are in one of our spare bedrooms. You can see, can you see? Shed out there. You can't, it's too bright. Shed out there. Anyway, this, hanging on the back of this door. Let's try and get it in the light. Oh, it's got some weight to it, this thing. This is a leather and I think wool lined maybe coat. And it even has, see in its pockets, if I get one out, it has these matching gloves, and it has barely, if at all, been worn. We bought this as part of, soon after we moved to this village, we were offered basically somebody's estate. Somebody had passed away and all of their stuff was in storage, and we were offered pretty much what was left, right? And we bought the lot. So yeah, don't think there's a brand. Oh no, there is a brand. Hold on. Oak Leaf Leather Care Limited, genuine sheepskin, individually hand tailored. Oh, it's nice. So anyway, that's going on. There's a rather nice vintage raincoat, these sort of things. So we are going to take advantage of the free fees and clear out the dregs of our clothing. We don't tend to sell clothing. I really don't enjoy it. Andrea fell out of love with it. But as I said before, it would be rude not to, whilst we've been offered free fees, to clear out our clothing. So that's what we're going to do. Anyway, I need to be down there in that shed picking orders because time is cracking on. Right, let's go. There we go. But yes, clothing is for another day. Today, my priority is picking all of the stuff we have sold over the last couple of days and getting it out of the door and off to its new owners. So if I grab the Mac, we'll come around here. So if you're new in these parts, all along the back of here, this is listed stock. Along here is unlisted stock. It's not too bad, although we do have, my wife Andrea has a room full of unlisted stock in the house. Oh, and this Kong Man, it has an issue. It's not functioning. I think it's just a connection issue with the battery. So I think I'm going to be able to repair it. If I can get it working, I'm going to do, I haven't done like an in-depth look at a vintage toy video for a long time, but I rarely find these. So I want to do a video talking about it, playing it, showing it working and all of that. But I do need to spend some time and get that working. Fingers crossed, I'm pretty sure I can get that functioning. But yes, we need to pick orders. So I will put you in a tripod. I will set the laptop up and we will pick stuff from in here. Okay, so perch you over there. That kind of works. So I need to whiz through this. I won't do all of it. There are 30 items going out today. And it's more than just the weekend, because we set our, when we were away, we set our account onto like holiday settings, which always affects sales volume, but we've done okay. But I'm going to just whiz through and perhaps pick the highlights, because as usual on a Monday, I'm under a bit of time pressure to get all of this stuff across the road to the post office in time for last post. Anyway, let's see what we can find. I do know that the wooden monk is sold. He's over there. I think I put on Instagram. Just before we went away, actually, he's sold. But we had extended our shipping times by that point, so it was fine. But he has to go out today. We'll grab him when we get to him. PS3 games. When I picked up a load of stuff at George's auction, it included a stack of PS3 games. I think I've sold the last couple. I think, or maybe I've got one left. Oh no, I have 2 or 3 left. Okay, but we have sold Starhawk, and let me scroll up because I think there was another that came in. Oh no, we sold 4. Viking Battle for Asgard has gone, and Darksiders as a pair. And was there another one? Oh, Sims 3 Pets has gone on Xbox as well, but I didn't get that from the auction. And Defiance as well. Oh, here comes trouble. Oh, she doesn't want to be on camera. Why is that? Because you look like Wurzel Gummidge. Okay, all right. Camera's pointing this way. What can I do for you?
Oh, well, I just want to know what you want to eat at the quiz.
Oh, I've got to book my food for the quiz on Thursday. All right. Options are lamb and red wine ragu pasta bake. Red pepper and feta orzo. What's an orzo?
It looks like rice, but it's pasta. It looks like big pieces of rice.
Big pieces of... Oh. Or scampi and chips. Wow. I'll go for the top one. The lamb.
The pasta bake.
Pasta bake.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got quiz on Thursday. And we are running the quiz on Thursday. So I also need to sort out all of my questions and get all of that sorted before Thursday. Anyway, so yes, we've sold Defiance as well. So is that all of it then? There's The Sims 3, which was bought elsewhere, not from the auction. I think that sold for not a lot, £5 or £6, something like that. I think I'm gonna sneeze. Hey, and again. Okay, before I carry on picking, I'm going to go and wash my hands. Hold on. Okay, better. Right, so yes, Sims 3 has gone. Not great value in it. So here's the rest of the PS3 from the auction purchases. This one hasn't sold yet. That was the most valuable of the games. So I paired up Viking, Battle for Asgard and Darksiders 2. Wasn't much in it. I think they've gone for around £10, maybe, something like that. Not a great deal. Defiance, I think, went for 7. Starhawk, similar. It's right at the bottom, isn't it? Let's have a look. 7. Yeah, so we're nearly there. So I think it's just this one which had a bit of value. I think that went on at 20 from memory, something like that. Now, speaking of the auction purchases, I've sold the Adele pins. I'm just scrolling up to try and find them while I think about it. Can't find them now. There we go. So set of 4 Adele Munich pins. I had an offer come in at 40. Perfectly happy with that. So they have sold. Let's find those. I think they are in here. Yes. There we go. Really nice set of Munich exclusive Adele pins. Adele in Munich. Out the door at £40. Good stuff. So let's scroll back. We sold a pair of worship CDs, as in Christian songs of praise, for a £5. I'm not going to pick all the media. You've seen it all before, although I do really like this order, so I'm going to grab these and show you. I picked up in the tip shop a stack of Ministry of Sound CDs. I did 2 lots of 2, so I paired 2 up. Paired 2 lots up, yeah. And the same buyer bought 2 of the pairs for £18. So we need Ministry of Sound Classics, Judge Jules and Session 7, that was 1 pair. And Ministry of Sound Dance Nation 3 and 5, another pair. In the tip shop, I think their CDs are now 5 for £1. There was a time when they were 10 for £1, I'm sure, but they've changed them. So, Ministry, it's not those though. Okay, I think, can you see? Here we go, they're right in the back there. I think it's not going to be all 5 of those. So, yes, it's not that, that's an audio book. So here we go, so Classics, mixed by Judge Jules, Session 7, and 2 of the Dance Nation. Now this is going back to late 90s when I worked in, or early 2000s, but it's a sort of period where I was coming to the end of when I worked for Virgin Records, R Price and then Virgin. So these really take me back to a time Ministry albums were selling millions back then. Anyway, so what's that? About 80p into £18 all in. Not bad. Right, what else should we do? Oh yes, I managed to get this box of plate stands sorted and listed. I think I ended up doing 5 or 6 different bundles. Well, there's one listing where there's a load of these that I had lots of, several lots available, and I think we sold 2 straight away of bundles of these at £10 a bundle. I can't remember how many you get, 9 or so of these ones, and we've sold 2 lots of those. Now I paid £2 on the whole box at a yard sale, so yeah, there'll be some pretty good profit in it by the time we've sold through all of the lots. So it's 2 bundles of those going out, so they are off to a good start. Oh, now, very little value, hardly worth bothering with, because these have sold for a £5 all in, right? But these were empty Wii U boxes. When I picked up a huge load of media, crazy cheap, and it included a bunch of Wii U games, there was an empty Zombie U box, and this Super Mario Bros. U had a different Mario game in it, which is listed separately as a disc. So I had these. I was going to keep them as spares, but I find Wii U games so rarely. Am I really going to need a spare case or 2? So I chucked them on and they've gone. So, you know, at least somebody's going to use them now. But there's not going to be much in it after postage and fees from a £5 once I've shipped those. But they will go as a large letter, so postage is that little bit less. I just like the fact that you know, they're going to get used, and I've managed to sell them, even though they were empty boxes. Right, Playmobil. I sold 2 lots of Playmobil. We've sold some of the knights. Okay, this was a nice lot of knights. Let's see if we can find these. Now, the Playmobil lots all sat in here. I think this isn't the knights, but I think we've sold this little bundle of kids. Knights. So, I don't think it's those. I think it's these. I'll put the picture on the screen here. 11 knights, red dragon, wolf troop, figures, weapons, etc. So yes, it is. Really nice little lot, this. And they've gone for £20 plus the postage on top. They're just, I don't know what it is about these. It's just really nice. Yeah, so 20 plus post, gone. And then this was just a very small lot, just of children. I think that's gone for £7 or £8 just for those. Excellent. And then the monk. Now, we saw the monk before. There he is. Wow, that's quite a thing. So this rather tall, he's got to be, what, getting on for 18 inches. Carved wooden monk. Andrea listed him, I think at like maybe 60 to start with. He's been on for quite a while, and then we had this strange offer come in at £44.44. When you add the postage, it doesn't make a round figure. It's not one of those offers. You know, sometimes you get an offer which, when you combine with the postage, makes it 50 quid or 20 quid or whatever. I understand the kind of OCD of that sort of offer, but this 44, I don't know why they came up with that figure, but we figured it owes us a couple of pounds from a yard sale, so it was a substantial enough offer to let him go. There was postage on top of that of, I think, £6.99 to cover, because it's quite a weighty and large piece. But there you go. The monk is leaving the building. Quite a nicely carved thing. And it is signed on the base. I don't know quite what that says. Shaman. And the date, 67. Not sure you're going to be able to see that. Right, but anyway, he's leaving the building. We sold a fair amount of media. We still got a fair bit of that sealed stuff when I bought a big load of sealed stuff. And a load of it's going. In fact, I had a message from a viewer, didn't I? Neil, you've picked up a couple. Let's grab those. You sent me a little private message, didn't you? So while I think of it, you bought Doctor Strange and Captain Marvel. We sold a few more of those Marvel ones. I think people are thinking about Christmas already, and they're perfect Christmas ideas. And Monty Python's Life of Brian, the Immaculate Edition, 2 DVDs, new and sealed. So, it's so tight in here now. Let's move these first. Hold on. Put those up there. That down there. Right, so, Doctor Strange and Captain Marvel are here. There's those two, sealed with the limited edition slip cases. We've sold these as well. I'll grab them while I'm here. This triple Avengers has gone. But the other thing, Neil, you purchased was the Monty Python. So, where is that? It's here. Life of Brian, what a classic. It's so rewatchable. I don't know how many times I've watched this over the years, but it doesn't lose it, this film. It doesn't date. It's just brilliant. So yes, thank you, Neil. Really appreciate the order and your message. We sold more of that DVD stuff. £15 for a horror box set. That was a nice order. I might as well grab it now I've seen it. It's a region 1 horror, but here we go, right here. We've done rather well out of that pickup. If you remember the haul, we were at a stall and they had loads and loads of sealed stuff, and it was, I think it was five for £1, 4 or 5 for £1. I can't remember. I buy so much stuff, and it included really cool things like that. That's gone for 15, for example. So yes, the media is ticking along rather nicely. Oh, we've sold the last tapestry. Now this little praying child is the last to go from all of that tapestry stuff I had. This was on a tenner. I think I had a cheeky offer come in. It was on a tenner plus post, and I had an offer come in that basically made it a tenner all in. Fine, and this will go large letter, no problem by the time that's folded up. So yeah, that wraps up all of the tapestry stuff. We did rather well out of it. This is the one that has a price tag on it, £3.95. Yes, so it was well worth going back to the boot sale, because I bought a tapestry off a lady and she said, I've got loads more. I'm going to bring them to the boot sale next time it's on. This is a local boot sale, which is a monthly boot sale. And I said, okay, well, I'll be here. Please bring all the tapestries and I'll buy the lot. And I did, and I'm very glad I did. Okay, let's do one of Andrea's. Let's do that. It's a Bud Posy vase, Iweni pottery. Ooh, sold for 25. It's only a small little thing, I think. Right, it's down here. It's that. Look at that. That's an unassuming little thing. And that's gone for 25 plus the post. Iweni. Nice. Sounds Welsh. Is that Wales? Iweni? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, surprising. Yeah, more of the plate holders. We've talked about those. More media. Hi, Kevin. Kevin's a viewer and loves to buy our media, and we really appreciate it. I'll grab them because you're a viewer. It's a pair of Alfred Hitchcock. Oh, where would they be? Good question. They might be down here, actually. Yes. I don't know where you're looking. Can you see? There you go. Thank you, Kevin. We appreciate the continued support. Oh, we finally shifted those. I bought a stack of lace making books. I paid £5 for a big stack. We sold some as a kind of bundle and they went quickly. I think we sold another couple individually. And then I did have these two on individually, quite high. There was virtually no sales history, but other people were trying to achieve really high prices. So I kind of followed suit and it wasn't happening. They were getting very little views, no offers, no interest. So I combined and then relisted at 20 quid the pair to get them moving, and it worked. After doing that, they shifted. So the last two from that £5 stack of books has gone for 20. So we probably, it would be a guess, maybe we've made 40 or 50 back from the £5. So yeah, happy with that. There's the Sims 3. Yeah, that Sims 3 was only a £5. Very little in it. Sims 3 Pets. Bits and bobs. We sold some board games. Let's grab the board game, shall we? And then we'll call it a day. So we've sold Pass the Bomb for a tenner. We've sold Articulate for 13. We've sold, oh, the backgammon set, that went quick. Oh yeah, this was an offer. And a backgammon set, I'll show you in a second. Nice thing, and I did have it listed at 20. but the outer case had some damage and I think some paint splats on it or something. So I let it go on offer. 15 plus post, 19 all in. We sold a Bullseye family dart game for 13. Is that all the board games that are going today? I think so. Let's grab those quickly. Oh, we sold a lampshade. That only went on. I listed a couple of bits when we got home, and some have gone straight away. A lampshade has gone. Where did I put that? Oh, it's over there. Anyway, board games, Nick. Focus, focus. One thing at a time. So in here, oh, there we go. So can you see? Can you see? Let's pass the bomb and the backgammon and the articulate. Great game. And the Bullseye, based on the TV show. And then I just saw this. Just a, it's not actually brass, but it's made to look like brass. Little lampshade. This owes us nothing, and it went for £13. Yeah, within a day, so that's quite nice. Bullseye. This has some damage, which of course was declared and photographed. Yeah, that sold quick at 13, not much in it. Again, articulate 13. Pass the bomb. This is a fun game as well. I think I said that went for a tenner. And yes, this. And now normally I would go higher on this sort of thing, but it is really, see that tarnishing and rusting on the clips there. It's not nice, really. And yeah, I tried to get this off, but I couldn't. It's a paint splat. Yeah, so I took the cheeky £15 plus post offer. It owes me, I think it owes me £2 from a yard sale, so not too bad. It's all complete. Now I believe with backgammon it's 15 of these, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 of each colour. It's normally like black and white, but these are kind of maroon and cream. Anyway, there we go. I'm waffling. Right, we will leave it there. There's a bunch more of the regular stuff, lots more of the media's going out. Yeah, more sealed media there. Bits and bobs, but I think we'll call it a day. Oh, we've had an order come in as well of a set of cappuccino espresso cups. Oh, that'll be a fun packaging job, 6 of them. Anyway, so you can see, that gives you an idea of the sort of random selection of stuff we sell, including big wooden monks. So thank you very much for watching me. If you're not subscribed, please do. It's completely free, and we put out videos every week all about the process of finding this stuff, getting it listed for sale, and then selling it. And if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please subscribe. If you want to carry on watching me messing about, there'll be a video up here. That one. See it? I'll see you there in a sec. Ta-ra.